And we're back with the challenge results. Time for me to kill my voice by having my best announcer impression throughout this whole thing. Sadly, we do have to pick someone to be in last place, and that person is gonna have to be, with no submissions, Cake Pop with an excuse. Now, I was hoping that they would, excuse a little more beforehand, and that's the reason why they got 30th. And Cherry Blossom as well as they excuse, but they'll get 29th, I guess. Alright, with our real first submission in 28th place, The Object, submitted by Goober. The reason why we put it here is because the name was a little dull, to say the least, and the colors don't really stand out. In 27th place, Team, submitted by Blue Screeny. We put it here because all you did was take the word team and replace the E with an A. Not super creative. Sorry, dude. In 26th place, The Flowerful Fury by Pretty Box. We put it here because there's already a flower the exact same color and someone else's entry, which is used more creatively. So we had to give you 26. Alright, 25th place, The Gulping Goopers by Banana Phone. The colors, well, there's only 2 of them, and the shape just looks like you just took a tool, stretched it a couple times, and called it a day. Nothing too creative. In 24th, we have Water Tower, submitted by 3DS. We liked the design, but it was nothing too amazing compared to the other ones, so we're gonna put you in 24th. 23rd place goes to No. But why? Because the sun is a deadly laser. That's your response. 22nd goes to Stinky Stinkers by Underball. It was a little more humorous than the other ones, so we moved it up a couple placements, but we found that others were more creative. 21st goes to The Winners by Air. The reason why you're here is because the acronym for the winners, where the I is just being I, was hilarious and made the entire mod team laugh. So you got that, but the team name was too generic for us to put it up any higher. 20th place, Team Yes by iUnicod. The reason why we put this in 20th is because you just said Team Yes, not really much of a creative name. 19th place goes to The Giant Peas 3. Now, this was made by Macho, and the reason why we put it here is because, 1, I don't know why there's a 3 there. Never a good idea to bring a team you've already made into another competition and just call it a sequel. And number 2, it's just a giant pea. The funniest time I've ever seen a giant pea is when it was actually a peach in James the Giant Peach, and that thing gives me nightmares as a kid. 18th place goes to Krabby Crinklers by Chase. This was a really good design, but we felt that others were more creative in their aspects with what they did with their team logos. You did a really good job. I think you just got really unlucky with how other people did theirs. 17th place goes to Advanced Adventurers by Top Hatted Gelatin. Now, we put it here because your logo was good at the start, but then you added the blur effect, and you killed it. You killed it, man. You killed it. You bloody 16th place goes to The Thing, made by Lawnmower on a Stick. I really like the design, but the problem is the co-host did not get the reference, so we put it in 16th place. 15th place goes to Skid Beaters by Screw. Now, it was an interesting name, and that's why we put it up here. But also, there's just a random Roblox character there, which doesn't really go with any of the logo. I think it's probably just your character and you just self-inserted. I do not like self-inserts. 14th place goes to Dreamin' of Wishes by Stop Sign. Really good logo. The problem is there's too much going on. Like Advanced Adventurers, sometimes you gotta know when to stop. 13th place goes to Smiling Teams by Egg. Now, the reason why we put it here is because I like the logo, but not enough to put it any higher than this. It's a really creative logo, but also not really creative at the same time. 12th place goes to Team Smirkin by Smirkin. We put it here because, the logo looks nice, but it's another self-insert. What have I said about self-inserts? 11th place goes to, oh god, The Star Allies by Astral Brith. I think I pronounced that correct. It's a neat design, but it wasn't really colorful. 10th place goes to The Team Ever by Alchemy. We put it here because 1, little self-insert there, don't think I didn't see that. And number 2, the name's kind of bland. The Team Ever, kind of like Team Yes. 9th place goes to Chilo's Awesome Team by Chilo. Big self-insert. The whole thing's a self-insert. It looks really nice, but that's it. It's just a giant self-insert. I couldn't put it in any higher. 8th place, Geometric Gamers by Little Ball. Really nice name. The design's a little lacking though, with just a bunch of random shapes kind of piled together. 7th place, Cupid Crew by Milk Puddin'. We love the colors, we just didn't find the name too attractive compared to the other ones. We're sorry. 6th place, Candy Sensations by Sand. I love this name. I love the design of it. I do think that it was a good idea you did update it, because this looks way better than the first version. Overall, really good. We just again think that others did better. 5th place, Grown Alone by Cactus. I really love that the flower not only forms the R, but the L, and also an O. I think you were really creative with this one. We just felt that out of all of them, again, you fell a little short. 4th place, The Angelic Artists, I think that's what it said. It's really hard to read it, by Harper. I really like the color scheme, and I think the name's pretty creative. It's just really hard to read the logo. And with all of that, we are up to our top 3 choices. That means these 3 people will be the team captains and will get the first orbs of the game. And with that being said, 3rd place goes to Micro Crushers by Microchip, chosen by Blender. Congratulations, you'll be the 3rd place team captain. The reason why we put this one here and not the 2nd or 1st is just because it was a little generic compared to the next 2. Whichever one we say next, you guys know which will be first, so let's get these over and rapid fire them through with 2nd place going to The Feather Dusters by Airy, chosen by me. I love the design of this one, and I love the name of it. I can definitely picture this being in like a BFDI show, The Feather Dusters, or any object show in general. So that's why I picked this one. It's only 2nd place because, again, small self-insert, but still really good. And that means you guys know who got 1st place? Wheelie Cheesy by Cheese Wheel, chosen by Duck Emoji. Congratulations. I can agree with Duck Emoji on this one. I think you put a lot of effort into this. I love the design, and I think the cheese aspect of it, you nailed perfectly. Congratulations on 1st place, and congratulations to the top 3 people for making it to the top 3. And with that, again, congratulations to everyone. Those are the team pickings. We're now going to be getting in contact with you if you are one of those top 3 people, so you can pick who is going to be on your team, and then we will showcase the teams in full. Thank you for sticking around and watching Object Trap, and I will see you another time. Bye-bye.